Well, happy 8th of March in a very frigid northeastern Oklahoma. I'm out here today pruning the fruit orchard, and it's been quite an experience. We had thousands of blackbirds alight in the orchard earlier, which was pretty cool. And then just a moment ago, had a big overflight of Sandhill cranes. And I got some of that on video, which is really neat because I love that call. And it's a bird that most people just don't see. But I thought I'd give you the orchard tour. So this is a blood clean peach, and this is going to be, I think, the first peach to produce this year. We've not had any production from it before. Last year didn't get any off of it. I don't think, maybe one. And then we have a Monroe peach. This is going to be the same, I think, first year production for this guy. I'm excited about that one as well. You can see, if I can get it in the camera angle there, we've done a lot of pruning. That's just the pile for these 2 or 3 trees. This is the Frankenstein apple tree. This is a Liberty apple that got destroyed in transit. So we salvaged and then just grafted a lot of stuff to it. So this has got Fall Wine, Lassa Gowrie, Red Astrakhan, and I think maybe 1 or 2 others. Some of the other grafts failed, but I should have at least 5 apples on it overall, I think. And then the best tree, I think, in this row so far for us has been this Red Haven peach. It produced last year for the first time, and the fruit quality was really exceptional. We went to the Porter Peach Festival in Oklahoma, which is amazing, and they grow gigantic peaches and all these different varieties, and it was just a really cool experience. But I would say that I didn't eat a single peach there that was as good as the Red Havens off this tree, which is surprising because Red Haven is a pretty standard peach, like standard production main crop peach from quite a long time ago. So I would have expected, some more recent varieties to be superior. Just didn't see that. But definitely encourage you to go to the Porter Peach Festival regardless. We were so excited about that last year that we actually ordered 2 more peach trees, sweet bagel peaches, which is like a flattened yellow peach. It's supposed to be good for droughty climates. Those are from Rain Tree, and I think they're going to ship late next month, like the end of April. This is a Bruce plum. This little plum tree is doing pretty good. I pruned it pretty heavy today just to try to get that open vase shape with it. And interspersed between our 2 main plum trees here is this little Williams Pride, which is the earliest apple we have and one of the best producers, real disease resistant, and actually the only apple that I got to eat last year because those ripened at the end of July, early August, and we harvested those. And then sometime in September, someone came and stole every single apple tree off of the rest of the apples. I'm sorry, stole every apple off the rest of the apple trees. So what do? That's just part of it. Another Bruce plum here. That's been a good one. We planted 2 or 3 more plum varieties, methley and a bubblegum, to try to increase the pollination. So hopefully that helps. My giant wheelbarrow full of pruned branches I need to burn somewhere. And then this is a Stark's Super Red Fuji, which is a brilliant tree. It's one of my favorite tasting apples, but it was not in great shape. There's lots of competing scaffold branches, and the limbs are just going everywhere. So I probably pruned it more than I should have this year, but I think long term for its health, that'll actually be better. And then another Williams Pride, a great producing tree, again early. This one I'm a bit concerned about because I've got some physical damage that is going to potentially allow disease introduction, and I've already got some blackening up here, so I may wind up taking this tree out. Kind of sad, but that's the way it goes with an orchard sometimes. I actually pulled out a Dolgu crab apple already today that died in the drought last year. And then this is Carmen de Sandhill. I had this tree in the ground 4 or 5 years, and it's never actually produced a fruit. But you can see, it has fruiting buds on it. So I'm hopeful that that actually happens this year, because I've heard all the ravings about how great this fruit is, and have never actually seen it or tasted it. I've got a Liberty and an Enterprise apple tree here that had physical damage from a cow, and then I topped, and now I'm still seeing fungal growth. So I pruned these trees today, but this tree and then this tree probably going to have to go the way of the dodo bird and just be cut down. I've tried to salvage them for a couple of years and just make it. But again, that's just part of it. And then as we go a little further along, this is a Methley plum that was planted last year and the year before. And then my failed experiment in Asian persimmons. I have planted Fuyu, Izu, Chocolate, Guang Yang. I've planted I don't know how many different varieties of Asian persimmons. And the cold weather in Oklahoma has killed all of them. So this is just rootstock sprouting, which I assume is American persimmon. So I'll probably need to just graft this. And then this other American persimmon over here, graft some sort of edible American persimmon variety on top of these, because who knows, they may not even be the right sex tree to produce fruit. And then this is an Arkansas black, still a little small tree, real upward growth habit, which I don't like particularly. I need some limb spreaders on it, but a great tasting apple. It's a good day in the orchard, even if it's freezing. And I really enjoyed the wildlife. It's good to get outside after a really cold winter. And hopefully I'll tack on the video of the Sandhill cranes at the end of this, because that was really cool.